Again, if you guys are just joining the stream, make sure that you guys in the RSC Discord have it in the set roll channel that you have at Stream Interest as one of the notifications that you guys do in fact get. You want to make sure you guys know when we are live. A major tier matchup at RSC, the Gladiators in blue, the Water in orange. These two are going head to head, and T-Term is going to open up the scoring. Our best and favorite mod in the Discord, Visionary, break down this play. Earthark, one of the most decorated players in all of RSC, to T-Term for the goal.
I mean, T-Term just decided he was going to pop off because he's in the media committee. It's his turn. He's on stream. We get to actually cast him. Beautiful, beautiful goal right there. Just popped out in the center, and he took care of it. And he's actually out here clearing the ball and putting pressure onto the Water as another ball goes through. T-Term able to play to the side. VisionaryOne putting a shot on net. Bosnia 2003 is there, but he gets demoed for his efforts for that save. And Earthark is coming off the ceiling. What can't this man do? He's won like 3 championships in the RSC. He's absolutely insane as COYP has an unfortunate miss. Psycho Legend's going to play it down, and Earthark is going to take control of this ball once again, going for his ceiling pinch. Doesn't get it, but he gets the mind game on Psycho, who thought that was actually going to pinch down. A lot of action here.
For a minute, VisionaryOne, because it's not like Earthark has won 3 championships. Earthark, the three-time, all in a row champion, all in different tiers. One of the most decorated players in Rocket Soccar Confederation history. He's made his GM way too lucky, awfully proud. And speaking of things making him proud, here's Zoip from the midfield going into the back of the net. That splash goal explosion, 4:05 on the clock. They're already up 2-0. Also, if you guys didn't notice, yeah, brand new overlay. Massive shout out to my main man, Shane, for throwing down this brand new overlay. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. We're gonna have this one all season. We also had a brand new hype video at the beginning of the stream, I think, courtesy of Sayo. And this is how we're gonna kick things off. By the way, guys, we're gonna be live on Monday, or on Wednesday, and hopefully that one's gonna be on time. And when that does happen, guess who's coming back to the broadcast? It's gonna be back. VisionaryOne is on the booth right now. He's going to break down some play-by-play for you guys.
Max on Wednesday is going to be hype, but as we go, we finally see the first pressure coming out of the Water, and Earthark just decides to dunk everybody under the sun. Legends has to make a save, and he does. Earthark playing this over to the side, trying to keep control of it. He just gets a slight lilting touch, but it's going to go through. This might be an open net, but Bosnia has no boost to follow, leaving Psycho able to play it into the corner. T-Turb, the most average mod according to chat, playing this over to the side. He's not going to have a bang downfield over one. It's going to be up to Willie here to try to make a save. T-Turb going for bumps. He doesn't get them. He doesn't need them. Zoip comes right through and puts a bang on net, 68 miles an hour, and the Gladiators are up to a very quick 3-0 lead.
Oh man, it looked like in the net we were gonna have a big bump situation there, but apparently it really didn't matter. And we've got that 3-0 lead now in favor of the Gladiators and VisionaryOne. What a way to start off RSC Season 10. We finally have made it this far. Many years of fun Rocket League action for all of these players, bringing you guys this major action here live on day number 1. And finally, Bosnia 2003 is going to get his team up on the board. The Water finally getting their first goal of the evening. 2:50 on the clock, Visionary. There's plenty of time for them to come back in this one.
Absolutely. I mean, you have to factor in the jitters that happened in the first match, right? Like, you're sitting here, you're playing the opening match for the whole RSC season. There is going to be some jitters, but I was going to say that one looked a bit like communism, because that ball, that clear, was a free handout right to Bosnia, who just put the ball right into the net. As we're 1-3 right now, so much time for them to come back as long as they can keep that pressure going right now, as Willie Mo actually plays this into the corner to a ton of space. But Earthark is the one able to clear it out, and that's the one person you don't want to see with space on the ball, as T-Turb tries to advance, but Bosnia is there to cut it out. Earthark actually lives, so does Bosnia. That might have been a chance right there for the Water, but they weren't able to get it. We have a team bump right here. Psycho's actually able to almost catch up to that ball. Willie Mo's going to put it on deck, and Zoip able to make the save. Psycho taking control here in the corner. Trippin, this has been a pretty action-packed first 3 minutes of Rocket our RLCSX season. I'm sorry,
RLCSX, yes, absolutely. This is in fact RLCS. Everyone, make sure you guys let every single person know who your favorite RLCS caster is, because 2 of them are on the deck right now. Now, a 3-1 lead here. Game number 1 of this 4-game set, of course, here in RSC. We do play 4-game sets during the regular season. We're going to be live every single Monday and Wednesday evening, about the same time, both here and on RSC_Q. Make sure you guys are following both the A and B streams for RSC. We're going to make sure those guys are as live as possible on both streams as many times as we can. So make sure you follow both. You're not going to want to miss any of this action. So far, Visionary has goal number 4, almost goes in here from the back of T-Term. He's not going to get it. He's going to get saved. Crushed for the net again by Earthark. Nothing going to happen here, but hey, we're opening up things interestingly. We're having a big shout here from the Gladiators, and they are coming up like a house on fire. The reason it's not wide open. And free real estate goal for Willie Mo Sr., the captain of this water team. And Visionary, they are right back in it.
And Zoip and Earthark just pushed up in a huge triangle. I mean, that was completely obtuse if you're looking at their positioning, not only bad-wise, but actually in the triangle formation as well. They were on both side walls, just allowing Willimo to play that straight through to the center. And I mean, we have a minute left, Trippin. The Water might actually be able to bring this one back.
Their best effort here. 1 minute left to play here in game number 1 of this 4-game set. Here's Zoip and T-Turb on the back line, trying to get it over Willie Mo. They are going to get it, but Bajia is going to cut it off at midfield. Zoip throwing it back towards midfield. Bajia is still going to be there, absolutely harassing right now at midfield with that big backflip. Here's Earthark looking for a read, drops right down in front, and T-Turb is going to get beaten to that ball. We've got 30 seconds left to go. This one is on a wide open net. It's going to go off the post. Psycho Legends and Willie Mo Sr. are both there, trying to drop it down in front of the net, and T-Turb's going to clear it away. Finally, Zoip gets this one back towards midfield. Willie Mo Sr. going to put on the pressure here with 25 seconds left to go. Can they score a goal? Can they even things up? They went down early in this first game. They've tried to bring it back. They got 15 seconds to make it happen. Here's Zoip over the top. Willie Mo Sr. trying to make it happen. Paz is going to take that one away off the back wall. Psycho Legends up early, 50 by T-Turb. Dropping right back down. It's right in front of the net here for Earthark. So Willie Mo Sr. bounced in front of the net again, and time is going to expire. The ball on the ground. The Gladiators take game number 1 of this 4-game set, and Visionary, that is how the streaming of the first game of RSC Season 10 begins.
They certainly made it interesting for us. For the Water, it was a little too late, unfortunately. They started getting pressure towards the end of that match, like the last 2:30. They were able to get 2 goals in. But those 3 ones they gave up early really just kind of broke the camel's back there. I mean, the Gladiators just were allowed to sit on defense. You can see that 4 saves, which is the same number that Bosnia had. But the shot differential, 1 in favor of the Gladiators, and that makes all the difference in the game right there, with the Gladiators coming out to a 1-0 lead right now in this 4-game set.
Hopefully, again, you guys are enjoying the brand new overlays that we had put together. Big shout out to our main man, our graphic designer, Shane, for putting all of this stuff together for you guys and kind of redoing pretty much everything you see here on the stream for RSCX season number 10 coming up. It's absolutely fantastic. And the best part is, guys, this isn't even the best we have to offer. We have more to offer you guys as the season rolls on. So make sure you guys follow. Make sure you get yourselves that role in the Discord so you're pinged every single time we go live. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. This game kicks off, goes right to Willie Mo Sr. We're in game number 2 of this 4-game set as the Water and the Gladiators fight here on match day number 1. Earthark on the backboard out towards midfield, looking to get a good pinch here. Just trying to take some control, likely has low boost. Demoed by Psycho Legends. Willie Mo Sr. is going to have to make a save on the back wall. He is able to do it. Zoip passing this one towards midfield. T-Turb looking for a touch. He's not going to get it. Earthark's going to have to chase this one into his own corner. He's last man back. Gets it over Psycho Legends. Turns things around. Willie Mo the cross. Zoip is right there trying to to capitalize, excuse me, on that touch. He's not going to get it. And Visionary, the first 40 seconds of this matchup are down looking a lot different than game 1.
Absolutely. We haven't seen that early pressure come out, but as soon as I say that, Zoip is over in the corner, and we might start to see the beginning of some pressure for the Gladiators. Were you going to say victorize, though, my man? I just have to ask.
I mean, what I meant to say is capitalize. I said victory. I was thinking of victory. I was thinking of winning. I was thinking of all these different things. I was thinking of my Adonis Tiger Blood DNA, and unfortunately, that's just what came out in that moment. I do the best that I can with what I have.
I'm assuming Bosnia is going to put this one on net. He does. It takes a double commit to make the save. T-Turb able to play it out. He actually recovers and plays it back over to the side, and that's going to go right to Earthark, but Willie Mo Sr. there to make the save. Zoip is there. Zoip with a slinger straight up reads the ball off of Willie Mo Sr., who has to make a diving save. Unfortunately, he goes right in front of the net, and Zoip just puts an absolute boom right onto the net. Willie Mo not able to recover to make that second save. And once again, we have the Gladiators coming out to an early lead for them.
You know, it took the Gladiators a little bit longer in this game to start get going and to starting to get that warm up, trying to get into good positions. But here they are scoring the first goal of this matchup. They're up now 1-0 here in game number 2. 3:30 on the clock. Still plenty of time for the Water to get back in this one. And these missed touches here by the Gladiators are certainly going to help with that. Visionary, they missed a number of touches in a row. We see Psycho Legends opening this one up, able to beat Earthark from beyond the crease. A nice 40-meter goal for him is in the back of the net.
And it's so hard to read those, right? You don't expect two teammates to whiff the ball back-to-back. So, like, Earthark is just put in such a terrible position there, not able to make that touch to get the save. As the ball goes off the backboard already, some early pressure. And T-Turb's actually going to win this 50-50. Play it to the center. Zoip's going to play it back to Earthark. The shot is going to be a bit wide, and Psycho's going to be here to get the clear. Zoip's going to grab this boost. We're going to see what he does with this. He's going to try to run it up the wall, but he gets cut out by Psycho. Psycho's playing this ball across. Nobody there to receive, however, as T-Turb is here. He's trying to get a touch. It's weak, and it's going to go straight to Bosnia in 2003, but Zoip is there to clear as well, as Earthark pops it back up for Zoip. Unfortunately not able to connect, and T-Turb over here going to play this to the center. Psycho's going to beat out everybody on the Gladiators as he goes through as well. And this ball's going to be literally in front. William O. Sr. versus T-Turb. T-Turb's able to make the save right there. Earthark trying to get the pinch played all the way across. Psycho's going to play this over to the side. Zoip's got a full tank of boost right here. What can he do with it? He's going for the ground touchdown. It takes a double commit. Earthark, it comes off the side of the wall. T-Turb there for the shot off the crossbar. Zoip gets removed from the play, leaving the Gladiators a bit exposed here. And Bosnia with a great flick towards the net, and Zoip is able to make a save and trip it. 2:17 left right now. We're seeing a lot more pressure out of the Water than I kind of expected to start off with.
I mean, after the way that first game happened, you didn't really expect to see this level of pressure come out from the Water, but they found themselves in pretty decent position so far in this game. And, you know, they almost had a really good opportunity at another goal. Unfortunately, Zoip was the one to demo that shooter. Psycho Legends is trying to put another one on target. Turb's going to knock it down. Bosnia's going to put this one towards the side wall. Here's Zoip on the attack. Dunked by William O. Sr. This one's dropping down in front of the net here for Psycho Legends. He won't make the touch. Bosnia's going to be there. And this one's going to be turned around the other way. Great transition play here. T-Turb tries to make a touch. Not going to get there. Zoip is up early on this one. We've said that name a number of times on this broadcast. And here's Earthark coming to show himself up. And T-Turb, the media committee member, keeps this one in. Psycho Legends trying to turn this one around from his own half, able to beat Zoip. That's a great play, but unfortunately the entirety of the Gladiators team needs to retreat back on defense. Needs to get himself in good position. Here's Tito trying to find himself a wide open net, trying to pick that one off the post. He's not going to get it. It's back in front of the net again. That one's going to be cleared away. Earthark knocking this one down. We're approaching 1 minute left to go here in game number 2. We're still tied at one apiece. Could we see our first overtime in the lead?
I don't want to jinx the tripping, but we possibly could here. I just want to commend T-Turb right now. He's doing such a good job in the midfield. As Earthark actually misses that, as does Bosnia. Going to give this a free ball, kind of a 2v1 right here. But William O. Sr. is able to get cut out. But Psycho is there to put one on net. It's a bit wide, and Earthark cuts it away. But T-Turb has done such an excellent job playing this midfield and just cutting off balls at the halfway line, just making it awkward for the Water to try to continue pressure. He's doing such a great job of that. I really want to commend him for it. It's a bit of a double commit comes up, but T-Turb's still on this ball. He's actually going to go for the boost steal instead of the ball there. Leave it up to Zoip. He's going to slow play this over to the side. He's going to be off the backboard. Psycho can't make the touch. Earthark is up. He gets the goal. Earthark, 21-57, who is pushing for that 4th RSC trophy this season, is going to put his team up 2-1.
Now, Visionary, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is match day number 1 of, I want to say, like 15 or 16 for Major. We're going to have a solid, probably 2.5 months of action here in the Rocket Soccar Confederation. So make sure you guys come back for more action every single Monday and Wednesday here on the stream. Our first game typically goes about 10:50. Our second game usually goes about 11:30. Here's an opportunity right in front of the net for the Gladiators to score the 3rd goal of this game and secure this victory here in game number 2. William O tries to get it going the other way, not going to get it, pinching off of the ceiling, coming back down, and the Gladiators find themselves in the lead at the end of game number 2 as well as game number 1. They're up 2-0 in this series, Visionary, and here's Zoip getting those MVP honors. 398 points for him, going 1 for 4, getting a Psycho as well. Pretty good performance.
I mean, Zoip has been all over the place for the Gladiators these last 2 games. I commended T-Turb for his kind of midfield disruption, but Zoip has been on that opposing third a lot. And he is just wreaking havoc right now on the Water. 1 shot, 1 assist, 100% goal participation right there. Same for Earthark. They're doing work. 8 shots to 4 right here. We saw the Water get some early pressure, but that pressure quickly dissipated, and the Gladiators really took over those last minute and 30 seconds of this game 2 here.
So we've got Psycho Legends on the other end going 1 for 2, getting 2 saves. Everyone on the water team getting in on that save line. But unfortunately, it just was not enough. Those 8 shots by the Gladiators, that unrelenting pressure, gave them yet another victory. They're going to try to do it here again in game number 3 as the teams jump on into the lobby. Again, this is only a 4-game set. The teams are going to play 4 games no matter what happens. RSC, very, very similar to baseball, in that the way that it works is you just play games against the team. Obviously, sometimes if you get a series win, you get a series win. If you don't, you don't. And right now, the Gladiators are putting themselves in a phenomenal position to get a series win. Here's a phenomenal win on kickoff by Zoip. Earth and Zoip are both there. Earthlark manages to hit it into Zoip, who scores a goal, and Visionary 3 seconds down. A goal already for one of these two teams. Gladiators are taking it on top yet again.
And a huge kickoff win once again. Earthlark actually has a chance to put this on net, but Psycho's actually going to come out and save it. So Zoip's going to play this all the way across. Once again, we said he is so dangerous in that attacking third, as T-Turb's actually going to play this down in front of the net. Psycho's going to have a huge clear here. Are they caught? No, of course. Who else but Zoip right now after that game too? And Earthlark there to make a great save and take control of this ball and send it downfield. Excellent clear right there by Earthlark as Willie Mo plays this over to the left side. The Gladiators are just doing such a phenomenal job of just holding pressure, not letting it go, and it's really tough to see how the water can actually break out from this trip. And like, what do you think they actually need to do to really come ahead in this series right now? Psycho has a shot, tries to put it on net, actually plays it slow. Zoip's in an awkward spot, but he is able to save Bosnia's shot. What a great touch right there by Zoip, even though he was awkward, but this ball's on net. Psycho Legend's gonna put it in. It's tied 1-1. And as soon as I ask you what they need to do, they just need to make them awkward in front of the net apparently here.
Well, I mean, they kind of show what they're doing here. And what I was going to say, my initial answer to your question is that not only are the Gladiators providing phenomenal pressure to begin with, they're also relieving the pressure really well. And that is where I think that they're exceeding so much, is because they're not giving their opponents a lot of opportunities to shoot. And when they're finding themselves in offensive position to shoot, we're seeing things like Earthlark getting in the way of this one. A great 50-50 by Zoe, because they're brought down for Earthlark to hit this one on target. No one is there for the water to back this one up. It almost feels like the Gladiators have way too much speed in order for the water to actually be able to keep up with them. It's very, very difficult for them not only to build pressure, but to relieve pressure as these Gladiators come up on the attack. Zoip is in a phenomenal job just chasing the ball everywhere. Earthlark making very, very good touches all over the place. T-Turb also on the team doing stuff. We've said his name a couple times. I believe he is in fact rostered as he tries to put one on net. Doesn't quite get it here, but still a 2-1 lead. Earthlark tries to make a 3-1. Not going to happen here. 3:30 left on the clock. And honestly, right now, Gladiators are definitely in position to sweep. They just got to hold on to this one for a little bit, and they definitely look poised to do it.
Yeah, but right now there are a boost start. Just Psycho Legends is coming in. William Senior is going to play this back to the corner, but Earthlark should be able to control this one. He's going to play it slow. Actually gets dunked up by Willimo. This ball's going to be up in front of the net. T-Turn's unable to make a touch. Neither is Bosnia. This ball goes back to the corner, and Zoip is over here trying to do work as the third man comes through. Earthlark bangs this downfield. Nobody's going to be there. It's going to be an open net. Earthlark just takes the clear, as my friend Trippin right here likes to call it, takes the free real estate and just bangs this downfield. Sees the opportunity. Great recognition right there by Earthlark to put his team up 3-1.
Yeah, Paychaz said it right. The three-time RSC champion Earthlark putting in goal number 3 for his team. A 3-1 lead here for the Gladiators over the water. Again, we still have 3 minutes left on the clock. There's lots of time for the water to come back. But Visionary, up to this point, they really haven't shown us anything on screen that has led us to believe they're going to have the ability to beat this team in this game or in the next game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just looking at this right now as T-Turb goes for a bomb, saved out by Bosnia, but they're not able to hold sustained pressure right now. And I think, oh, as a flip reset comes up from Psycho, okay. We're doing those in Major now. That's hot. As Bosnia is there to clear it away. It's going to be past Earthlark, but Zoip's going to be able to play this back over into the corner. Going to get it beat out by William Senior. But, I mean, I really haven't seen much right now. As soon as I say that, this ball's going to go right in the net. What a great counterattack right there by the water. My big thing is they're not really holding on to possession well. Even though this play did get through, it was a counterattack goal right there, just extended a little bit too far to the Gladiators. What I need to see the Water do to come back and potentially take this game, much like they did in Game 1, they have to hold on to possession, they have to make calculated touches, and they can't get beat out on kickoff like that. I can tell you that right now, Trip.
Yeah, their kickoff game definitely going up to this point has not been very good. They've lost almost every single kickoff that they've had. Bosnia trying to redirect that one towards net. Not going to get it here. Still 2 minutes left to play. And this one, Earther with a great 50-50 coming back towards midfield. Here's Bosnia with a shot. And Bosnia with the game and tying goal. It's almost Visionary like they heard us talking about them. Like they heard us trying to clap some cheeks here on stream. And suddenly they decide that they need to jump into this matchup. They've tied it up at 3-3. They've got 2 minutes left to play in this matchup, and Water finally starting to look like they have something building for them. It's just a matter of will they be able to convert continuously for the rest of this game.
And the problem with that right now is Earthark is just clearing the ball at such a great rate. As T-Turk puts this on net, it's actually wide. Bosnia gets dunked on, but it's not going to be on net. Willie Mo Sr. taking control of this ball. And once again, controlled touches coming out from the Water. I'm really loving what I'm seeing right now from them. As Psycho actually plays the ball, I'm not able to see it because of the smoke. T-Turb actually taking a smart, calculated touch, taking his time. Once again, that possession game coming out for the Gladiators, just slowing down the attack from the Water. And
that's
Willie
kind of
Mo
what
Sr.
we expect to see from T-Turb on this team. You know, we've seen already multiple times in this matchup, Visionary, is Zoid has a lot of chaotic aggression. It works out very, very well for this team, forcing the pace of play faster than the other team is expecting. Earthark, phenomenal mechanics, lots of experience in RSC, knows when to take his shots and is able to make them very, very easily. And T-Turb, the last man back, all he has to do is just let Earthark and let Zoid use that aggression that they have, play third man. Been in that position a number of times. You're not going to see Teacher light up the scoreboard a lot of times, but he's still playing a very important role on this team as we see him push the pressure right there and put one on target. That's his first goal, I think, that's the first goal of the game. I think it's maybe his second goal of the series, but it's coming into the clutch here with 40 seconds, and that's why they made sure to re-sign him this offseason.
I mean, T-Turb, like you said, is just playing an excellent third man right now. He's playing his role extremely well, and right there, he's just on cleanup duty, and he clutches up, hits the net, and the Gladiators are up 4-3 over the Water. After the Water looked like they had a chance right now, Bosnia has a chance on net. It is not in, however. Bosnia actually accidentally half flips off. T-Turb's unable to make a touch. Willie Mo Sr. with a bang, and we're back to tied up. 4:28 left. The Water say, hey, you're talking about the Gladiators too much. It's time for you to shut your mouths.
Yeah, quite a bit, obviously, here. A great shot here from Willie Mo Sr. going upper 90, ducking that one right underneath the crossbar. Doesn't even need the bar down to score that goal. Able to get that one in cleanly. Now the Gladiators are going to look for a counterattack here off the kickoff. Can they make this one happen? Bouncing off the corner, coming back down. 20 seconds left to play. 4-4 game. We could see our first overtime of the RSC Season 10 right here. But Bosnia 2003 does not want that to happen for the Water. If he tries to put that one on target, he's not going to get it. Psycho Legend's going to come up with him. William Sr. going to make a touch. Backboard coming back down in front. T-Turb kicks this one away. Time ticking away. Earthark, last man with one opportunity. One shot. Bomb Spaghetti is not going to get it. And we are in fact going to see our first overtime here. VisionaryOne.
Yeah, and we finally get it. First night of streaming as Earthark is actually up here. He's not able to make a touch. That would have been a height goal to end the overtime quickly. But Bosnia is actually pushing the aggression here. Gonna get it over one. Psycho Legends is there. Earthark able to make the save. T-Turb turning. Once again, taking control of this ball. So smart. Able to make it through one as well. Does he have another touch here? He does. It's gonna be a cross. Psycho makes the touch to the midfield. It's gonna be up for Zoid, but Bosnia is there quickly to shut it down. Earthark back up, trying to play this on net. It's gonna be wide. And Willie Mo Sr. gonna play this over to the left side. We'll see how the Gladiators handle with this pressure for the first overtime of this season so far, Trippin.
40 seconds in this overtime. That one goes off crossbar. Wilmo is there. We're going to get 50 by T-Turb. A huge dunk. Earthark sitting in the net, waiting for Bosnia to touch him. Smart play by him, but it's not going to be enough. It bounces out. Psycho Legends finds goal number 5 for the Water, and they will take game number 3, and now they can look to split this series. Phenomenal action here. Finally, the Water's pressure builds up enough VisionaryOne to burst it at the seams to go out the top of the water tower, and they find themselves with a victory in this game. Psycho Legends 3 for 5, gets the cycle, 759 points. Additionally, the other thing to note here, every single player on the Water with the cycle. Them getting it in this one, a phenomenal performance by them. Way to come back in game number 3. That's very, very important here in this 4-game series.
Yeah, so I believe we call that a tricycle if all three members of the team go ahead and get one. That's what I'm going to call it, at least here, Trippin. But the Water did an excellent job at counterattacking that game. They really took their chances. They saw when the Gladiators were overpushed, and I mean, it resulted in goals for them. You see that the Gladiators had that possession, had most of the ball control for the first 40 seconds of that overtime. The Water flip a switch. They're able to get a shot on net. The Gladiators aren't able to make a good clear, and the Water take advantage of it. And now they have a chance to tie this series after it looks like they were pretty much dominated in Game 1 and Game 2. Really excited to see what the Water can bring to this Game 3, Trippin. Go ahead and take it away, my man.
We're going to see what they can do here. Game number 4, the last one between these two teams here on match day number 1. Again, make sure you guys stay tuned because we are going to have a second matchup coming up right after this one. Major tier as well, so same speed, different teams as Teacher tries to open up the scoring, tries to dump Limo, he's not going to get it. Zoip is going to be there to get this one a little bit of time, but Bosnia is going to clear this one way down. Earthark is going to be there just in time to turn this one away. Here's Willie Mo coming up off the backboard. Zoip is going to be there. Teacher going to have to challenge him, bringing this one down. 30 seconds down in this one. Willie Mo up the side wall. On the back here is Teacher trying to play calm, cool, and calculated, and he does. Going to give this one over to Zoip, who's taking possession. Here's Teacher with the pass with the back wall. Bosnia is going to be there, trying to turn this one the other way. Psycho Legend looking at an open net, but he does not have the angle to make that one happen. Earthark going to have to make an awkward redirect to get himself out of this play. It's going to work just well enough. Zoip tries to drop this one down. Bosnia goes up after grabbing that 100 boost at midfield. Earthark chasing this one down into his own corner. William Sr. on the ceiling for some strange reason. Don't really know what was going on there, but it almost worked with a phenomenal fake. Here's 3 different players going for that 50-50. Earthark is too strong. And that one is not going to go. Zoip off the back wall looking for a touch here. Ends up with a really awkward pinch off the side wall. It comes right back down. Visionary, here we go on Gladiators offense again, and William Sr. kicks it away.
Once again, T-Turb just playing that off at midfield. Recognize the space he's given 2 places over to the center. Earthark's there. The shot is wide, but an excellent play by T-Turb to get the Gladiators an opportunity. As Zoip is there, it takes 2, but Bosnia is there. T-Turb there to keep pressure. Once again, that midfield presence. Zoip puts it on net. T-Turb is there. He's going to play it through 1. Plays it through 2. T-Turb gets the 3rd goal of the series. It puts the Gladiators up 1-0 right there. And that's all on the back of T-Turb, keeping pressure in that midfield, making sure that the Water cannot get that ball cleared whatsoever.
And as I mentioned, Visionary, that is the role that they need him to play. Earthark and Zoip have the offensive pressure. They have that monkey mode. T-Turb knows he needs to be 3rd man, needs to play smart. And right there, extremely smart play. Able to get himself into that play at the exact moment that he needs to. Scoring goal number 1 and giving the Gladiators a 1-0 lead here. But this one is not going to go well for them, going the other direction. A free real estate goal for Psycho Legend. A phenomenal demo. Opens up the scoring. William O. Sr. looks for a quick reset. Doesn't get it. Absolutely deleted by Bosnia. Wide open net for Psycho Legends. He's never going to miss that one.
No, if you missed that one, that would be called an Athena flick, sir, and we do not like to see those in RSC. So as Willie Mo actually plays this towards the net, going to be slightly wide. T-Turb is there to clear it away. Over to Earthark, has a chance, shot not strong enough. Psycho able to clear it. Zoip is up now. He's actually going to bail on this one, thinking Bosnia has it. He does not. Earthark playing this on net. Psycho able to make a diving save in front of the net. Willie Mo continues this. Zoip playing it off the sidewall and grabs that mid boost. So imperative. T-Turb putting a shot on net. He's just going to be there. And as soon as we talk about T-Turb being 3rd man, he's absolutely cleaning up the pitch right now, Trippin.
You know, it's almost like every time we talk about a player or talk about a team and we say, oh, maybe they can do this, maybe they can do that, maybe this is their role, they decide that they need to prove us wrong. And here's T-Turb turning it on in this game, becoming 1st man from 3rd man. I don't know if he ate like a number 1 for breakfast or something, and that is what's given him 1st man superpowers. Zoip's trying to take it away from him as another phenomenal win on a kickoff by the Gladiators. And this is, like, you're obviously watching some great scout tape right now, Visionary. If you're any other team in Major, what you gotta do to beat the Gladiators, win kickoffs.
Win kickoffs, match speed. It's not going to be I can't say it's not going to be difficult. Is Willie Mo actually going for a double tap here? Does he have it? He does! Willie Mo Sr. popping off, going, hey, I can do some cool stuff too, guys. 2-3. Willie Mo with an excellent read right here. Just a boom of a double tap. Gets the read, puts it in the net. You love to see that. What a great shot, Trip.
Well, hopefully he smashed that F8 button and is able to give himself an opportunity to put that one into the highlight reel, to dump that one on into the archives for RSC goals of the week. A phenomenal touch here, getting that double by Williamo Sr. Going to bring his team right back into this game. They had been down by 2. They're now down by 1 and put themselves in a much better position to keep this one going. 2 minutes left on the clock as Psycho Legends is able to beat Earthark. Coming off the side wall, Zoip in an awkward position. Teacher rotating back. He doesn't make the touch. This could be very awkward. Williamo and Vazia are both up, and this one is going to float into the net. The aggressiveness from the water comes back to bite them, and Teacher finds the hat trick. Get off your hats, ladies and gentlemen. Throw them down onto the field because T-Turb deserves every single one of them.
I mean, T-Turb is just 200 IQ right there. He misses the challenge. He actually creeps upfield knowing he has 2 back and is able to just take advantage of the over-aggression there from the water. And what looks like might have been a momentum swing is looking like it swung back exactly in the other direction right now as the Gladiators actually take a 2-goal lead after that getting cut to 1 in just about 10 seconds, Trippin. As T-Turb is up here as well, playing it off the backboard. Earthark is up. Does he have a flip reset? He does! He doesn't hit the net. Neither does Zoip. It was so close, Trippin. That would have been another goal of the week nominee for certain, as T-Turb is able to cut that out in the midfield. And we are seeing some excellent plays from both these teams to once again start off the RSC X season right now, as Williamo Sr. going to play this across. But what a great first match to have on stream.
It has absolutely been fantastic as Gladiators try to find themselves with a series win, with a big 3-1 to begin the season. Again, guys, we're going to be live on Wednesday night yet again at about 10:40 is when we typically will go live. We have 2 matches every Monday and Wednesday here for the Rocket Soccar Confederation. And of course, the other things that happen here in the Rocket Soccer Confederation is T-Turb deciding he needs to score 4 goals in this game. We haven't said his name enough, Visionary, on stream until right now, and T-Turb making up for lost time in those other 3 games.
You know, honestly, I'm convinced T-Turb is just Beetlejuice right now. We said his name 3 times finally, and he's just starting to pop off.
You 100% called it.
I mean, he's just like, yeah, T-Turb, T-Turb, T-Turb. Okay, here's 4 goals for you, bro. Don't worry about it. Like,
and not only that, he's got a minute to score a 5th, or get some saves, or get some assists. I mean, he could still do a lot more work in the game that still has to go on.
I mean, it's 707 points right now, Trippin. This man is popping off as he gets the carry, tries to get it over 1, not able to. This is actually going to be a pass over to Zoip. Can Zoip get the angle? It's going to be slightly high. Bosnia actually makes a great touch just to get that away from the net, but Psycho's not going to be there. Zoip and T-Turb actually double committing there. Doesn't matter though, Earthark able to keep pressure right here on the side. Psycho not able to make a touch. Bosnia trying to get it clear, is not able to control it. T-Turb putting another one on net. Williamo Sr. is going to be there. Earthark has to retreat. Going to try to take control of this ball. Doesn't have it quite yet, but he takes a great 50-50 over the top. And we're going to Bosnia right now with the clear. As we're looking at this, 5 seconds left, Trippin. I don't think they have it. 5-2. Gladiators are going to get a win here as Williamo Sr. actually makes a great save. But the read is going to be made by Earthark. And here we go. Gladiators 6, Water 2. And we finally think they can actually carry it over and make that touch after winning that game 3, but they are going to go down 1-3 versus the Gladiators. The Gladiators are going to take this series. Great showing from them on this first RSC match day.
You know, chat came out and they had said earlier in this game it was just stat padding for T-Turb as he goes 4 for 6. You guys want to talk about stat padding? Let's talk about that 0-second goal from Earthark to put himself on the leaderboard.